Let's now understand the exposures. Exposures are a feature used to define and document downstream uses of your DBT project, such as dashboards, machine learning models, or external applications. They provide visibility into how your data models are consumed, completing the lineage from raw source to end user product. Exposures are a feature used to define and document downstream uses of your DBT project, such as dashboards, machine learning models, or external applications. They provide visibility into how your data models are consumed, completing the lineage from raw source to end user product. So if I simplify, exposures make it possible to define and describe a downstream use of your DBT project, such as dashboards, applications, or data science pipeline. By defining exposures, you can then run, test, and list resources that feed into your exposure, and you can populate a dedicated page in the auto-generated documentation site with the context relevant to the data consumers. Okay, exposures can be defined in two ways. First is manual and second is automatic. Manual is a declared way explicitly in your projects.yml files, and automatic is something which DBT creates and visualizes downstream exposures automatically for supported integrations, removing the need for manual YAML definitions. These downstream exposures are stored in DBT's metadata system, appear in catalog, and behave like manual exposures. However, they don't exist in YAML files. If we talk about available properties, I had divided them into three parts: required, expected, and optional. If we talk about required properties, the properties are name, type, and owner, and the expected property is depends on. So depends on is a list of referable nodes including metric, reference, and sources. While possible, it is highly unlikely you will ever need an exposure to depend on a source directly. The optional one is having label, URL, and maturity. Maturity indicates the level of confidence or stability in the exposure, one of high, medium, or low. For example, you could use high maturity for a well-established dashboard, widely used and trusted within your organization, and you can use low maturity for a new or experimental analysis. Exposures are defined in .yaml files nested under an exposure key. The following example shows an exposure definition in models file name YAML file, and this is how the exposure is created inside the models file. Here you can see that we have required properties like name, type, and owner, and also we have expected property depends on as well, and optional properties also we have here like URL, description, and maturity. Once the exposure is defined, you can run commands that reference it. Okay, and the commands are dbt run -s plus exposure, and you can mention the exposure name. Similarly, after running, you can test the exposures as well, and in the lineage it will look something like this. That's pretty much about exposures, guys. It makes it possible to define and describe a downstream use of any kind of DBT projects, and you can have dashboard, application, or data science pipelines described as a downstream exposures.